Hey, good morning, everybody. So it's another beautiful day. I don't know if you can see the difference in me, but I was off last night, so I got a solid night's sleep. I think I was asleep by like 8 o'clock last night. I did push the limits. I usually come home, hang out for a couple hours, get some sleep, and then get ready to go to work. But yesterday, between the interview with Homestead Hal and my son being at the dentist office and then coming home and trying to make time with my girlfriend, it was just a long day before I got any sleep. So I figure between when I got up and when I went back to sleep, I was probably awake, if I had to guess the number off the top of my head, 20 something hours. So it was interesting, and I gotta be honest with you, until I got about 3/4 of the way into the movie we decided to watch, I was energized. But there's something about putting on a movie and sitting on my comfortable couch that if I am even remotely tired, it's the finishing touch. But my energy was good all day. I was doing a lot of driving, making a lot of important appointments, and like I said, being present and interesting to hang out with my girlfriend. Not just savage scrambling to stay awake. So I got to thank Carnivore for that. I really do. I remember what I was like before Carnivore. It's a horrible thought when I think about like what my girlfriend dealt with while I was severely diabetic, severely overweight, very sick in a million different ways, constantly in pain. I would sleep most of the day. It was like, I don't know if it was a defense mechanism or reaction to the amount of carbs I was taking in, or just the whole agenda of big food these days. Get you fat, keep you unmotivated, and keep you stupid. But now I've been up. I woke up on my own at about 6:30 this morning. I don't really set an alarm clock on my day off. I just normally wake up. Sometimes I wake up as early as 4:30, and I get up. I get moving. It's a little after 9 now. I've showered. I watched a couple YouTube videos while I ate. We have some outdoor cats that we like to get fed first thing in the morning. So by 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, because they're already lingering outside looking for a meal, I fed them. I did all my grooming. I got, and I talk about grooming a lot. I sorry to go off on a tangent here, but whatever your process is, me, I like to be very clean, very neat, well groomed. Some people like to have the shaggy look, or look like they've been working the fields all day, or whatever your look is. Maybe you're a suit and tie guy. I'm obviously more of a t-shirt and street look kind of guy. But whatever your look is, take the time. Put the time and effort into yourself. It doesn't have to be money. Shower. If you have grays, take care of your grays. If you like them, leave them. If you don't like them, get rid of them. Trim up your beard. If you're a female, do your hair. Spend the first few minutes of the day just taking care of you. Because at the end of the day, who else is gonna? And you'll feel better because of it. So that's my little public service announcement for the day. Do your grooming. Take care of yourself first. And you'll be better to take care of everybody else. Alright, y'all, with that, I'm going to finish my walk. I did about 5 laps so far. I'm going to try and get a couple more in. And I'll see you tomorrow. Stay healthy, y'all.